Hello, it's Maxie Moyer and welcome to this week's playlist. The best things in life are three. The notion of a band, more often than not, conjures up a picture of four or more musicians. In some cases, more can mean a lot more. For example, the UK garage hip-hop band So Solid Crew grew from 19 members in the early 2000s to a current roll of 30. It got me wondering, well, what is the best size for a band when judged by the music created? Modern music production methods make it difficult to know, just from listening, how big or how small a band really is and what has been added by way of additional instruments or voices. To me, trios appear better balanced than duos. Maybe bands which start off with more members and trim down to a core of three are even better still. Take that, for example, or Eternal and Destiny's Child. My favourites on this trios playlist include a-ha's Hunting High and Low from their 1985 debut studio album of the same name. The Norwegian band formed in Oslo in 1982, naming themselves after a song which, although very obscure, had a great name. Hunting High and Low is a marvellously yearning low-key number with full-toned voice and eloquent lyrics from Paul Waaktaar Savoy, the lyricist in the trio. Although a core band of three, a-ha have used an additional 30 musicians on tours for drums, bass, keyboards, guitars, violin, viola and cello. In contrast to newcomers a-ha, supergroup Cream had the audacity to open their 1966 I Feel Free rock classic with a synthesis of humming, clapping and chanting to a tickle of drums from Ginger Baker. Although born around the same time, late 1930s to mid-1940s, the three musicians came from very different parts of the country. An extremely young-looking Eric Clapton was born in Ripley, Surrey. A rather older-looking Ginger Baker hailed from Lewisham, whilst Jack Bruce was born in Bishopbriggs, Lanarkshire. I Feel Free was written by Pete Brown and Jack Bruce. That's Pete Brown of Piblocto fame and the 1960s Liverpool poetry scene, and he's still performing at 80 today. Brown and Bruce had a long and productive musical collaboration. As for temporary additions to the band, Cream had very few, preferring, it seems, to rely on their complementary talents as a supergroup trio.